Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, so go. 30 left. Here we go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Rip, 23.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He beams one deep right side. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, yellow.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Short pass brought in. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Tremble with the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Panther first down.
Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Beetle blue. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set, ready. 45. Smack, red.
Again, it's Young. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Red, cycle. Yellow, white. Ready.
On third down, it's Young. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And taken. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Hey, Soko. 11, Agate.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
First down, Young. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Set, hut, set.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Set, slide through. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. They're going for it. Young. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Sink right. Hey, lie. Hey, tomato. Touch. Red.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Red on red. Turn. This is hot. Here we go, son.
Lawrence throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Go, let's go. Hey, run. Soka, hot. Sink right. Here we go, son.
Lawrence trying to get on second. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing third and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Patrick with the catch. And they bring him down around the 34.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Right, yellow, 43.
Young working from the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 2nd and short. From the gun, ETN gets it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
10 cycle, drive through.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Sounds right.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
Blaster,
27-yard
six.
line.
Trail, yellow. Ready, ready.
Rush coming for Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Ready.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Hut.
To the air yet again. Young. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kay, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, run.
ETN again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Lawrence in the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
For the Jaguars.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Set.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Set. Blue, 32. Ready?
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Caleb Ramsell. And the Jaguars will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Here's ETN on 1st down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down by Trevin Wallace. Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars. In trouble with 2nd and 15.
11. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hut. Phil.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Rip, 23. Son, just like hut. Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Cox, this is Xavier Leggett. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, break.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Hut.
He finds him right side. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, kill.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bayshul to and he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey. Soko, hot.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to push one deep down the right.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Go. Hey, Ginger, touch. Silver.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
Now we give to ETN running right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd.
A loss of 2.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the Panthers'
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
They go play action, Lawrence. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Hey, son, it's hot.
Throw here, 3rd down. puck, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Check. Ready.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Flag blue. Black shot. Ready.
Back to throw it. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go. Green, 52 blue. Hut.
The final throw before the break. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
First down. Young. Jump off caught by his back. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Needle blue. Here we go. Smack blue, 32.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
Quick, blue striker. Ready?
Young looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go now. Red, 38, red, yellow, black ultra. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Set, hut. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Come on. Set.
Here's Young again. Here comes the screen to Etienne. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
6. Let's go. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set, cut.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That is Caleb Ransom. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hey, danger. Zach.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Pull them short.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go. Son, it's hot.
They go right back to Etienne. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go,
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, danger, attack.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're gonna say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's gonna bring up 4th down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
11, Agate. Hey, run. Go, go. 11.
Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Red on red. Done. It's 11.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, son.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Nice caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here's the 24. Hey, tomato. Done.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
Down. 33, yellow.
Out Out of the gun, Young. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. They got one right there with that sack.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Young throwing here. Chased out to his right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. Cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Hey, easy, route 30 left. Focus, hot. Go, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
13, Lou.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd and long for him here. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together. Cam Little
go to try the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Jaguars chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jaguars 10.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. Secure that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, buckle it up.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
33, yellow. Set, go.
Second down, ETN gets it again. This certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real
Ryan
0 to
Fitzgerald
100
to kick off for Carolina.
Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Real quick. Real.
Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Lisa 24.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Our last chance. Get in the end zone first. Let's make a play here.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Hey, Ginger, time. Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will get this inside the 30. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Son, think right.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, Soko, Hunt. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Wing, 10 black. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. And he puts me under this one, right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now a carry by ATN. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Fight. Black. 95.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.